Like and subscribe indeed. What's up, everybody? Happy to have you here. If you are here, looks like the algorithm's not showing stuff to people at this point. This is actually the problem. I actually had my most successful video ever 2 days ago. And the problem with that is that YouTube sees that you get a ton of clicks on your super successful video. And then YouTube sees that you don't get a ton of clicks on the next video because it's a different topic. And then YouTube says, look, all these people must have tuned out of his channel. I'm not going to show his channel to people anymore. YouTube used to be about getting subscribers up and all that. The subscribers would see your channel all the time. And they realized at one point that that's not the way to keep people engaged on their platform. People looking at things that they subscribe to and only things they subscribe to means that people go to other platforms to then promote those links, etc. And then YouTube gets reliant on those other platforms. So YouTube wanted to make this a destination point, just like Facebook or Reddit or Twitter or any of those sorts of things. And to do that, they had to change their algorithms up. This was several years ago they did this now. So it used to be about just getting your subscriber count up. Everybody would watch your subscribers. Everybody would say hi in the chat. Everybody would be here. And that would be it. But now the subscribers don't even really mean anything because who knows who's actually even getting the link at this point. It looks like, from what I'm seeing right now, looks like a lot of people didn't even see this. So you got to hit that bell for one. Hit that bell, everybody. Hit the YouTube. Like and subscribe and like. Subscribe and like. Hey, John. And that's the unfortunate part about all this. Now, the streams actually reward you for going a little longer. So if the longer the stream's up, the more a chance people has to see this. And that's how everything works now. It's very interesting. It's all about the clicks, right? I don't know how that works. Whew. So yeah, the bell doesn't even work all the time. That's the thing. Like, I mean, Drake actually talks to me quite a bit, and he's like, I did not get this notification. He tells me when he does and doesn't get the notification. It seems like the notifications only show up about 40% of the time, from what I could tell. Yeah, YouTube's kind of a weird thing at this juncture. I'm still trying to figure it out. So I've got a lot of subscribers at this point. We gained a bunch over the last week, but it still doesn't show it. And it's because of the algorithm doing its thing like that. So it believes that that content was the only content that they wanted to watch. And so it doesn't show those people the next video. It's a bummer. What can you do? Hey, Warshark, how you doing? Good to see you. General Piggy, how you doing? Good to see you. So we're just getting more people here. I'm just going to I'm going to go through the accounts of our favorite Gamergate personalities. Miss Zoe Quinn, Miss Anita Sarkeesian, I hate that name. And everybody's favorite, Brianna Wu. What a great individual, a stunning and brave individual on every level. All of them have been propped up like crazy by the corporate media over the last, 7 years. We're talking 7 years at this point. Hey, P. Alexander, how are you? You are an old school gamer from way back. Why the fuck are people still talking about this?
Because they don't have anything better to do. They don't have any excuses for their own bullshit. They can't accept that they're failures of their own account, so they have to blame a straw man from 7 years ago.
All right, Gamergate, what's that? Oh, no. Let's go down this rabbit hole, shall we? Oh, man, I hope that's not COVID and I'm dying. That'd be a big problem. I'm supposed to go see, speaking from something from a lot of years ago, I'm going to go see My Chemical Romance tonight. I know you're excited about that. I know they're your favorite band.
They were a little after my time.
Oh, okay.
I was too cool for school by the time My Chemical Romance blew up.
All right. But you weren't too cool for school when Gamergate blew up. What was your experience with Gamergate when you first started? Where did you learn of these elegant ladies that are so...
I actually first heard about it from James Desborough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I followed him on his Postmortem Studios blog, because back then I was still just a gaming blog. focusing on D&D and tabletop RPGs and shit. And so he's the first guy I actually heard about it from. So I started looking into it from there.
Nice. Sargon's wish for a Gamergate 2 might become a reality. He's been pushing hard for that forever. I mean, he would die for a Gamergate 2. And there's a lot of like really lousy gaming news out there all the time, but never enough to like spurn that whole like movement thing again, like it happened in 2014. I think everybody who was involved with that.
I mean, most of the worthwhile voices who were involved with it have just completely moved on and are doing other things. I mean, I think literally the only channel that I'm still subbed to from that era is Oliver Campbell's channel, and that's been like almost 5 years now, just a video game, fighting game, beat 'em up channel where they talk about video games and not like politics or weird bullshit.
We had the big Gamergate news of the year beyond the fact that Rihanna Wu, literally Wu, is getting a movie, which is fucking retarded. Is that Mr. Medicare actually like came out of retirement, returned, and did that stream like, gosh, that was a month ago now, huh?
I didn't even see. I mean, I know he's that Koof profile or whatever with Shinji's face on Twitter, but I didn't know he was still doing streaming or stuff again.
No, he hadn't. He just popped out of the blue, said he was going to do a stream about ice cream, you know, because we all like ice cream. And then he ranted for a bit, and then he devolved into reading super chats. And he, unlike my channel, he gets so many freaking super chats. It was like 2 hours of reading super chats. It was painful.
For Jim.
Yeah, they were simping.
I thought it wasn't about the money, Jim.
Well, he's got to pay for his, whatever treatment for whatever weird rare disease he's got or whatever, right?
Yeah, and for keeping Jade under wraps and keeping her mouth closed about who he really is.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's so much lore to all that. It's like worse than Comicsgate.
And it's all buried in just completely fucking unwatchable streams that are all several hours long, and the deep lore is fake and gay and stupid, and it's not worth digging into. And it's all stuff that happened so long ago, and the only reason it keeps coming up is because people need excuses for why they're such miserable failures, like Brianna Wu and her terrible video game that nobody likes.
Man. Well, that's it. I mean, did any of those ladies ever develop a video game that was worthwhile? Our good friend Zoe Quinn.
No.
Remember she had a crowdfund. What happened to that? Hold on, let me pull that up.
The money on that
Zoe Quinn Chuck Tingle Kickstarter. Let's pull up her Kickstarter to remind everybody what happened here. Oh man, this is old school. I'm sorry, I will not use her in reference to Wu again. I apologize to any actual transgender females out there who don't want to be associated with Brianna Wu, because who would? I support the trans community outside of Brianna Wu, and I will stand with you by referring to Brian, whatever you want to call him, as literally from now on. I think that's a good pronoun, right?
Yeah,
it's a good pronoun. So this was Zoe Quinn's video game. This was not the game that really kicked everything off. Zoe Quinn had a wasn't it like one of those like
it was a
text-based RPG,
text-based game. So it was all just hyperlinks and text.
Right.
It wasn't even a real like text-based adventure game like Zork or anything.
Yeah, Zork was lit.
Just click links.
I loved Zork in 1994, and you did that sort of stuff that back then, because I mean there weren't graphics were not a thing. It was really difficult to like even get that text-based game running back in the day. But 2014, I mean, she just basically copied that shit and didn't do anything of her own, just kind of plug and played her own text and hyperlinks in there. And that's how this if we want to call her a woman, gets I mean, I guess she is, in the fact that she actually has a vagina, like a real one, right? But let's call her a lady of the night. Is that better? Miss Quinn?
She was a cam whore, a cam girl, or some shit before it all got kicked off. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll use the word whore to describe her. That's pretty good. Okay. So that's what got this whore going. Yes, Depression Quest was the name. I was not actually around in Gamergate. So I was, what was I doing around that time?
You were not being a
2014.
troll. You were
I
probably
I
working
was
on your Star Realms
oh
book.
oh yeah, my Star Realms. You're right. I was writing for RPG books and that sort of thing around that time. That's right.
And I made
So I
the
was not
mistake of saying,
around.
"Hey, John, you should up your troll game." Yeah,
Yeah,
things that
thanks
aged
for that.
badly.
Thanks for that. Jeez. It's all your fault. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Chuck Tingle. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. It's gonna be fun. So Depression Quest was that, and she needed some good reviews for the game, and that's where all of this started. Uh, if she didn't need good reviews for her like shitty text based uh, RPG, if you want to call it that, then then this never would have happened. Trump never would have been president if that was the case, right?
And the thing is I don't even think it was the connections with the reviews, because I don't know that the people that she was alleged to have slept with reviewed the game, but they did plug it. They did mention it in other articles and other reviews, including links to it, without having
Yes.
disclosed the fact that they were sleeping with her.
Right. Yeah. There was that, and then and then once that kind of came out, that's when her real train started rolling. Where she actually made her own fake accounts that were her sock puppet accounts to
Yeah.
quote harass her, and then she would point out that these sock puppet accounts were harassing her, and it was all her. She was doing it all herself.
I mean, people looked at what happened with Anita Sarkeesian and saw that
Yes.
there were victim bucks and grift. Like, if you could make yourself appear to be a feminist damsel in distress, people would send you tons of money and simp for you.
Yeah. I had no idea this other world existed at the time. I was so I mean I was with the RPGs and board. I was really into board games. I was working for Doomtown. That was the other thing I was doing, the card game. That was really time consuming. Because that was one of those like living card games. Like, so if you remember Netrunner or Magic the Gathering, that style, where you're coming out with sets every like 3 months. And I was on the
Oh my
playtest
God.
group for that, and then I was doing all the lore for it too. So I was writing all the stories because it was this weird West world based in Savage Worlds, the RPG, right? And so I was just so into that, and I was just like keeping my head down doing that. I mean, I spent hours writing flash fiction for that, little filler fiction at the bottom of the cards. Um,
And
you'd
the
be
thing
surprised
is
how painful it is to name cards once you're on your
oh
like
yeah.
300th card. You're like, oh fuck, I already have a Samantha. I already have a Joey. I already have a Chadwick. It's like who do I have now? Like I need a name, and it's really hard to come up with names after that point. So, but it was a lot of fun. But I wasn't paying attention to this.
Yeah,
I had no idea this was
so
going
much of
on
it was going
whatsoever.
on just on Twitter and on
Yeah,
video game websites and on the Chan forums. Like, if you weren't on those places, it would have been pretty easy for the most part to have missed it or ignored it, because
I was doing
people
that,
on
and I
both
was running.
people on both sides of Gamergate blow it up to be something bigger and more significant than it ultimately was.
Right,
I mean, eventually, yeah, the SPJ got involved and said, "Oh, it turns out Gamergate was right. There were lots of serious
right.
ethical concerns that happened, but we can't do anything about it because we're just the SPJ and journalists lie, and that's what we do."
Nobody
And
wants to have
everybody
ethics.
and
Ethics in
Gamergate started
journalism is such a
planting those
laughable
flags.
concept at this point.
Oh yeah,
Like, there is no ethics in journalism whatsoever. It's whoever can get the most clicks the fastest, and that's all the ethics that matters now. It's like the days of like any sort of like even pretend ethics in journalism is gone. And I guess
yeah,
Gamergate caused that. They I guess that did open the door to people paying attention to that, which then opened the door in 2016 to how fake all the news was from the New York Times on down, right?
yeah.
And then once that blew up
So
on the political level, like it just like nobody trusts anything from the news anymore.
Except, like it really got torpedoed at the political level. And, I kind of feel like that political compass thing was a psyop to torpedo that, because it's like, oh, Gamergate's actually a libertarian left-wing movement.
Yeah, I know.
And everybody was so busy going on about that, they forgot that, but the journalists are they're all on the same side. And you don't have like these it was just so dumb. And eventually everybody kind of fell away except for some of the grifters who couldn't let it go. And there
Right.
are obviously more grifters on the anti-Gamergate side who couldn't let it go than there are on the Gamergate side. And a lot of the ones on the pro Gamergate side eventually just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
And
This all came in. I mean, my first real
Argon managed to
exposure,
hang on.
my first real exposure was 2016 when I kind of ran into the sad puppies thing because I was like, I was working for these game companies. I was doing RPGs. I was writing a novel, my Star Realms novel. Hey, Keely, by the way, I think you're new to the channel, so welcome to the show. Glad you're here. I hope you enjoy our discussions. And I came across sad puppies because I was at one of the conventions speaking, and they of course had me up as like the token Hispanic. So they put me on all the like why minorities are oppressed in science fiction panels, right? And I just fucking hated those panels so much. But I sat there anyway. But I always listened, and they always flipped out about Brad Torgerson, who's like the most milquetoast boring guy out there.
Yeah.
And Larry Correa, of course, Larry hates me, but whatever. I mean, they're kind of normies, and that's why they hate me, right? At the end of the day, and so it's kind of weird.
The thing that killed me about sad puppies is,
Yeah.
once they actually got all their fiction up there and out there, and I checked it out, I'm like, this really isn't that different than the stuff that you guys are complaining about.
It's not.
You guys are writing for Analog and not magazine of science fiction and fantasy.
Right. No,
was
it definitely was that.
And
I know. But the other thing is that, those guys aren't fighters. And that's the other thing that, like, when I jumped into this, I'm just like, I'm ready to fight and just burn the establishment to the ground. Let's go.
I mean,
and
a lot of them are normie
yeah.
cons, boomer cons, Lulbertarians. I mean,
and so that ran into conflict, but that's not what it's about. That was my at the time. Before that, and I, as much as I have conflict with those, I don't hate those guys. I mean, I wish they'd be nicer to me. I think it's sad that they're not nicer to me. But because we all could be like really pushing a cool movement together if they were if they had a little bit of fighting spirit in them, right? But they don't.
And they really weren't that interested in what we were doing either. They weren't interested at all in the pulp revolution people who were kind of springing up around the same time that the first sad puppies happened. Because
and I found you guys around that same time too.
The only part of the Sad Puppies 3 that really had any major lasting impact, I think, was Jeffro's work on Appendix N, because
which is rad.
That's really what launched all the pulp rev people. I mean,
it changed the way I wrote.
Yeah,
I just did a 180 on the way I was writing from that point forward, because I was raised with the industry and raised to write like the industry. Yeah, and then I read Jeffro's deal, and I'm like, my mind is blown.
And I'd been reading that fiction myself right before I'd launched the magazine, and based on the game that the Sad Puppies were talking, that was the kind of fiction that I thought that they were going to be putting forward. But then they didn't. So I'm like, you know what? If they don't do it, I will. I'll take the Appendix N style fiction, the classic pulp stuff, and we'll do our own thing. And
this is the purveyor of it's called Cursova magazine. So if you see his name on the screen here, that is actually his magazine. You can look that up on Amazon. I have every single issue of it. I buy that issue religiously, and I fucking love it. So definitely
you, John.
Definitely
one of the things that the anti puppies couldn't wrap their heads
around. All right,
around.
Hey Cider, how you doing, bud?
I'm cool.
Hey, what's going on?
What's Gamergate?
What's Gamergate? Yeah, I think it's like Baldur's Gate.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So, right?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I don't know. But yeah, I actually am going to rep Cursova here in my next Flying Sparks volume. I'll show that page for a bit. So this is this is like so you know how movies do all the like corporate sponsorships, like where you prominently see the Coca-Cola
product placement
sitting on that table. This is it. So I'm subliminally messaging you guys that you should be reading yourself a magazine.
Get the magazine.
I actually throw in some dialogue in it that's very not subtle whatsoever. So it'll be, you're gonna laugh when you actually get to this page when the book comes out, which I finally have a new artist that's working.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna get that done pretty shortly here. Hey, Queenie, welcome to the show.
I heard we were asking the who and the what questions, and everyone knows that's my specialty.
Are you where do you fall on the Gamergate spectrum?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck that shit is, so I mean, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
I'm not alone.
I don't know what the hell's happening.
None of the Zoomers know what this shit is.
I totally have no idea what Gamergate is. Not a clue at all.
You should show them our Kukurio cover from 2016.
Hold up, I gotta
pull it up on your screen. I'll share it. Yeah. So Zoe Quinn later then used her little grift after she claimed about harassment to do a Chuck Tingle video game, if you may recall. And do you know who Chuck Tingle is, Queenie?
That's a no.
No, that's a no. Okay. Let's go peruse some of Chuck Tingle's work so people, this was part of Sad Puppies lore also, because of Vox, more Rabid Puppies lore. But let's look up some Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle.
What the hell kind of a landing page is that?
Chuck Tingle. It's Amazon.com. Here it is.
Lesbian food get me off? What? Go back.
Nice guy, dinosaur, doesn't pound me in the butt because I'm not interested, and he's not actually nice. He's just annoying and creepy and doesn't respect when I tell him we're not on a date. This is the type of elegant fiction that you get from Chuck Tingle.
Is this the guy that wrote about the pimp Cheeto?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Yes. So Zoe Quinn, so what happened was Vox Day got this nice fellow nominated for an award for the Hugo Award, the most important award in science fiction, called and for his story Space Raptor Butt Invasion. If you that is probably his most popular work. Let's Space Raptor
peak science fiction right there.
Invasion.
It's a trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a trilogy. Yeah. So here it is. Space Raptor Butt Invasion. Was it? And
sounds like a band
here's the description. I'll pull up your deal in a sec, Chrisova. I'm doing this. Oh, you're back.
I've learned my laptop doesn't like Streamlabs and games apparently at the same time.
StreamYard.
Well, that's a bummer.
StreamYard, whatever the fuck this shit is, doesn't like me playing games.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you should be paying attention to the topic at hand.
I was playing my game. Leave me alone.
Space Raptor Butt Invasion.
So
were you playing Kickstarted in the butt?
Sims. No, it was not that. What the fuck is that?
Okay, well, Space Raptor Butt Invasion is elegant science fiction by Mr. Chuck Tingle.
What the fuck?
Space can be a lonely place, especially when you're stationed by yourself on the distant planet Zorbus. In fact, Lance isn't quite sure he can last a whole year before his shuttle pod arrives. But when a mysterious visitor appears at Lance's terraforming station, he quickly realizes he might not be so alone after all. Soon enough, Lance becomes close with this mysterious new astronaut, a velociraptor. Together, they form an unlikely duo, which quickly begins to cross the boundaries of friendship into something much, much more sensual. It's not gay if a man and a dinosaur. Is it?
If it's a man and a dinosaur?
Yeah.
No, I believe that's illegal in Alabama.
Is that illegal in Alabama?
I believe it is illegal to have sex with a dinosaur in Alabama.
I think that's illegal everywhere. I'm
gonna bet you it isn't. I'm gonna bet you that somewhere like Alaska does not have laws against dinosaur sexual acts.
Maybe
you only have laws against things in places where it's been a problem.
Yep,
that's true.
Would explain why Alabama has
Alien Xenomorph says Queenie sounds big boned. How do you want to respond to that?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
What is that supposed to mean? Thank you for the $2. You can make fun of Queenie and send me money all the time. That's great.
What?
So yeah, I mean, if that's what our show becomes, that's what you have to be the heel in order to make money. So
No, because I'm not getting any of this money.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's how like the pimp prostitute relationship works.
You get the satisfaction of
prostitute.
seeing John in those god awful melted Crocs.
Oh
That's
my
not
gosh!
satisfaction. That is
did you
more
guys-
reason to die.
That's right. We're getting very close to
Oh.
money for the beautiful, beautiful Yeezy foam runners, which I know all of you support me getting, and I appreciate that.
The melted Crocs.
So, all right. So
But-
so Zoe Quinn teamed up with this guy to make a video game. In theory,
Mhm.
after all of her grifts, this is in last updated in 2018. When was the actual?
Is this the
crowdfunding?
same one that drove a dude to suicide?
Yes.
Yes, this is
What?
the same lady.
Okay,
We'll get
just
to
want
that
to
in a
make
second.
sure. So many Zoes.
Yes. The COVID doesn't kill people. Zoe Quinn kills people.
Hmm.
All right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Big
Facts.
facts.
Okay.
All right. So I guess this estimated delivery was February 2017. I think they actually crowdfunded this in 2016. Is that correct?
Yeah. something like that.
2,450 backers. So she had this many simps go in on this for $85,000. And so here's what you kind of get. You can just get, I guess, your name in the credits, in-game surprise. You don't even get the game with this. Love is real. You get naming the credits, so that's another thing. You are a true buckaroo. Let's see. Access to project. So you get access to the beta. And more money. What's the top tier? What was the biggest simp?
420. Right on the nose. Gotta love it.
$1,000. Somebody paid this. And
Two people
Billionaire
did.
Jet Plane, it's called. 2 people paid $1,000 to Zoe Quinn. And got beta. You got a t-shirt, a mug, behind the scenes making of the video game. Your name as a protagonist in a real Chuck Tingle adventure. So I guess your name gets to get into his little porn stories. And then your name in the credits. So that was it. Like somebody paid $1,000 to get. Well, somebody paid $1,000 to put their name in my book. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Why not? Put the tier there.
Yeah. Just a name though. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Put the tier there. You'd be surprised.
Put the tier. I'll put the tier on the next one.
Mhm.
So that's that, I guess. And so 2 people paid that for this excellent video game, which I don't understand what was supposed to go on in the video game. Is it supposed to be just like a RPG thing? I don't know. But long story short, it never came out. Updates and apologies from 2018. But the post is for backers only, and I was not a backer, so I did not. So she apologized in 2018. I don't know what happened with this.
She blew all the money on a Japanese vacation.
Yeah, well, there you go. Oh, that's right. I remember her Japanese vacation. A pretty nice Japanese vacation. I'm going to go on a Japanese vacation next year. I'm turning 40, so I figure I'm going to go to Tokyo. Does that sound good? That's what I want to do.
Go to the
What else?
Gundam Museum, John. It's
Gundam
amazing.
Museum. Oh, that's exciting. Oh boy, Alien Xenomorph again pays me $2 to make fun of Queenie and call her fat. Queenie did not deny being a large woman. So,
I mean, don't
Wow.
people like that?
don't people like? Yeah.
That
So, I think you have to be
mean-
black though.
Oh,
Yeah. You can identify as black.
Mm.
Can you be? Is transracial a thing yet? Can you do that?
yeah. There's. I mean, it's not
Rachel
an actual
Dolezal
thing,
did
it's-
it.
It's an issue, but like it's like controversial. But people have done it. Doesn't mean
Does
Don't you remember
Brianna? Does
Rachel
Brianna
Dolezal?
Wu? Does Brianna Wu count as a transracial person since she pretends to be a Chinese person but's white
Yes.
as Wu? Okay.
1000%. Absolutely.
Okay. So this is the Zoe Quinn story right here. She just grifted her way into this. And as she stole money from backers and did not actually provide this video game and anything, she then parlayed that into a job at everybody's favorite place in Comicsgate, Marvel Comics. And she wrote a couple comic books, which were some of the most atrocious things I've ever seen in my entire life, and failed out of the industry so fast because she couldn't even do that.
But wait. After she
Yes.
drove her boyfriend to suicide, she was given
forgot about
Batman
that.
and Superman. Gotta remember
She
that.
was. Yes. So the suicide story.
Not the squad.
Yeah. I vaguely recall the suicide story because I was kind of around by that point. She basically started trying to get this guy on Me Too or whatever, right? He's he did all this terrible stuff, and he was her boyfriend. Like, actually, was fucking her. Like, and she was okay with this until she wasn't, right?
Well, we presume fucking her. He could have been in a dick cage,
Okay. Yeah. You never know. Yeah. And then she went out and tried to destroy his life because she didn't like him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then he killed himself.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And she got a job at DC writing their flagship characters.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Thank you, corporate comics. You guys are amazing.
Men have no value. Just so you know. You're all
Stunning and
expendable.
brave, that is. All right. This is Kursova's beautiful, beautiful cover here. He loves this is like
pretty.
Wow.
Mildly anime inspired, it looks like. Well, yeah, he kind of does that manga style. Kirkio, how do you say that name?
Kurio.
Oh, geez. I'm not going to try it again. But I like his art a lot.
Yeah, this was a variant cover we did for our second issue.
Now, he was kind of part of Gamergate too, right?
Yeah, he did the Gamergate Life comics, and he was also one of the Sad Puppies nominees for Best Fan Artist. And he had gotten blacklisted from some payment platform or something, so people started throwing him work, and we were one of the people who threw him a commission, and he turned this in for us, like I said, for the variant cover.
Nice stuff. Yeah, it's definitely Manger. It feels like Cider, I promised you I was going to mail you Xenotype.
I'm very patient. Done that. I'm very patient.
I literally have it right here. I can pick it up right here. And do you know what? I'm probably still not going to put it in a package and mail it, because I'm not lazy.
It's going to be Christmas time. It'll be great. I'll open it up as a Christmas present.
Yeah, but do you know who else didn't mail it to you?
Liam.
And you paid Liam for it. So
yes,
there is that. Yeah,
I did. It was backer number 55.
It's kind of like Zoe Quinn didn't mail her or deliver her game to anybody. Kind of the same deal. Huh. Except for Zoe's not as fat as Liam. That's about the only difference. I don't know. So what is she doing now? I guess I did not prepare by actually reading anything ahead of time. I'm just pulling up random Twitter pages and things like that.
Oh my God, are you serious?
This is her today. Look at her virtue signaling in her mask. Look at her eyes. I don't know. Does she have pretty eyes? Are those pretty eyes?
Those are the eyes that drove a man to kill himself. That's for sure.
These are crazy eyes. What do you think?
Pigger's eyes, as we used to say.
Quinny, what do you think of the eyes?
Yep.
I feel like if I didn't know her backstory, they'd be pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, I
like that color, but
okay.
Knowing she's insane, no thank you.
Knowing she's insane. So she's got a new tabletop RPG. She'll be designing. Oh, this is November 2020. I bet it's still not out yet. Okay. Let's see what she got. Pretty okay. So she's got some cosplay shit. That is pretty cool. Let's see. Since I'm getting a lot of emails about this, I've got nothing to do with the TV show. So the reason we're talking about this is they're actually making a Gamergate TV movie or some shit from the ladies' perspectives. Where they're gonna be complaining about harassment and all that. So yes, guy from Red Bank. The comic you gave to me, I am going to give. Now that I've reviewed it, I'm going to give it to Cider because Cider never got his copy that he actually paid for. So it's going to make the rounds. It's going to by the time that copy of Xenotype is through, all of Comicsgate will have had its hands on it. So that's going to be the
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. If I am portrayed in it, it's without my involvement or input, and it's happening without my consent. They love doing that. Oh gosh, she's a victim of this too, Kursova. If I'm written out of it well, I'm not sure how you can present it as an honest story, but that's not really my problem either. I don't want to do any interviews on this. I don't want to give other statements aside from this. It's bad enough having all of this pop up again without any warning or regard to how I might feel about it. So I'd like to just try to ignore it. Thank you for understanding.
Jabba has a good
She's-
suggestion.
She's
He
such a
says
victim.
somebody should make a Zoe Quinn tabletop RPG where you have to make people kill themselves.
Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrible, but funny. So, maybe we'll do that.
So roll for initiative. But anyway,
so what's this?
the
So she's feeling cute here. What do you think, Cider?
I think this is a stranger, and I'm very uncomfortable because A, I don't know this person, and B, they're already very perplexedly posed.
Now she definitely looks fucking crazy here. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. She's got the multicolored hair with the weird fuchsia color.
Danger hair.
She's got all the weird piercings, right?
Why is she looking down at us like that?
Yeah, she's got the weird
don't
eye
like.
look.
I don't like that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Got a gauge you can shoot a dart through.
Now
don't-
she. So this is the person. By the way, she's got her whole career being like, women are sexualized.
Excuse
You
me,
know,
and then
and-
you do that.
And then she does
Yes.
stuff like this. Yes.
Isn't
It's
she the one
amazing.
that said refrigerators, dead women in refrigerators, and
Yeah,
got a
that
career?
was Gail Simone.
That was Gail
My
Simone.
bad.
Yeah.
My bad. They all run together
run
after they
together.
start dyeing their hair alike.
I mean, Gail doesn't make poses like this. To be fair, thank God.
Thank God.
Appreciate that.
Thank God. That's
Thank
proof there is a
God.
God, by the way, people.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I mean, she's obviously pushed her shirt or bra or whatever that is as far
And
low as it will
this-
go without the nips, and yet she complains about the sexualization of females on the internet, except for her, I guess. But what's interesting about I thought it had 1488 likes. That's too bad. Pretty close to 1488 likes. That'd be funny. But,
how far is it away?
She went to the
It's
UN
1456.
Council.
Oh yeah, I mean it's insane.
Yeah,
It's
but
okay,
like
so she
how
can
many?
do it, I can
Talk
do
about
it.
how harassed
You can get it to 1488 with your chat, then screenshot it if you.
I don't want to do that. It's terrible. I don't want to give her. I don't want to encourage her
Oh.
That is the ugliest.
to post
dog
more of this
Right.
stuff. You know,
Ugly
What the
dog
fuck
pictures.
was that thing? It was a
Ah,
rat.
Where's
feeling
the dog?
cute.
It was
Where's the
the
Feeling
fucking
cute.
rat.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't see
great.
it?
Feeling
That shit.
cute.
What
Thought
the
I'd
fuck
show
is
my
that
tits to
thing?
Twitter.
that's her dog. What the heck is wrong with her dog? Is it abused? Looks like it's abused.
Man,
Oh my gosh.
that dog looks so depressed.
My gosh, terrible.
Why is it on like a trash bag?
Probably is depressed. He has to live with her. So
Those, no, that's a pair of gym shorts or
Yeah,
pants.
whatever. And
what emotion is
the
this? Please
dog-
help me. Yeah. Oh man.
Looks
So
like a
her
ferret
feed's
in that one.
extremely boring, I gotta say.
What would you expect?
And
Were you expecting
expecting
cutting edge
more-
dialogue?
I
was
guess she's still
expecting
got a
more
lot of
feeling
simps.
cute pictures.
Yeah, you would expect her to do a little bit more pictures of herself because she is a narcissist.
This isn't her Instagram.
It's not. Oh, does she have an Instagram?
Oh
I
yeah,
won't-
I guess
I'm
she
sure,
posted
and that's
it on Instagram.
probably exclusively
Okay.
inappropriate. Oh, we're really gonna do
Okay.
this.
We're gonna do
my
this.
goodness.
Zoe Quinn Instagram.
Don't know
Okay.
this person. Very uncomfortable.
Is this actually her? There's, I don't know. It's loading. Let me.
Oh, I found it.
Is
It
this
has the
her?
same
Yeah, this is her. It's got
picture.
the
It
same
is
picture.
Same picture. And
Okay,
her
let's
dog
look
looks
at this.
even more depressed.
There's that. Oh yeah, she got.
She has a
her
weight
weight-
loss picture. She's got more trying to be a dom.
Oh look at. Oh yeah, look. There's
more.
her.
Stop.
Oh.
No.
There you go.
God damn it.
There you go, everybody.
Cosplay.
Stop.
There you go.
Yeah, man, I'm with Technomage on this.
I don't know this person. This is very awkward.
Remember, this is not consent, Cider. So
Yeah. I did not
This is
consent
Get
to
off
be
her Instagram
assaulted
page. I don't
by
like this.
Zoe Quinn's
I'm uncomfortable.
weight loss photos.
I'm very
oh
uncomfortable.
man, that's gross. Okay.
As much as I support
Gosh.
women, I'm very uncomfortable. I don't like
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is disgusting. Okay.
I mean, good on her for losing the weight, but you
Yeah,
know,
like congrats to you.
Yeah, congrats on losing
You-
weight.
You keep going.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she still looks
Oh.
gross. She does. All right, here's Brianna Wu, our good friend, who's actually running the TV show of Gamergate. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Make this. Oh, wow. I could put that up and have people pay me to make it go away over and over again. What an amazing thing. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was. I mean, I can't unsee that. Like,
You know, I'm sad that Brianna Wu and Laura Loomer did not win their congressional runs, because just imagine having both of them in the House.
God,
with
that would
AOC.
be brilliant timeline. I would absolutely love that.
Perfect.
Yeah. She lost about 160 pounds when she induced her boyfriend to kill himself. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry, but I hate those like breakup messages that are like, I just lost 150 pounds by dumping him. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's cringe.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
It is cringe.
God.
Just eat your ice cream and watch Lifetime like everybody else. God.
Honestly.
Show us your face, Queenie. Like, gosh, Aliens Xenomorph, are you simping for Queenie? Is that what's going down? It seems like he's simping for you already. So, you know, you need to clarify this with another $2 super chat.
Add it to the list.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, on that note,
don't show us pictures of Brianna Wu.
Let's have some pictures of Brianna Wu.
No.
I like her hair though. Or their
her is a loose term.
I like.
Here we are. Here we are. We get a rant about pronouns. Here we go. Thank you, Brianna.
Danger.
I'll do it.
It's great.
I'll do it in Brianna Wu voice in what I meant. Hold on. I'll try to do the voice.
No, don't do it.
My thoughts on they pronoun piece in the New York Times.
I'm laughing more.
I think that's your Max Passaggio voice.
Okay, let me try this. Again. More than 1 in 3 trans children seriously attempt suicide. Almost 1 in 3 trans people live in poverty. Oh, did I tell my joke? I don't know if I told this on stream yet.
You have.
I did?
You have. Because remember, you got mad at Testify.
No. There's another joke.
There's another one.
There's more jokes. There's always more.
This is good because I'm going to see My Chemical Romance tonight, and I'm so excited for this.
Oh no! Is it a suicide?
On a Wednesday.
I am.
Oh,
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna do it. Holy shit!
So I'm going to see this tonight. I'm thinking about putting eyeliner on and like doing the whole bit. I really am.
Hit like and subscribe if you guys are part of the Black Parade too.
God.
It's better than Brianna Wu. It's better than Brianna Wu.
It's better than Brianna Wu. It is. So Queenie, what's the difference between an emo and a transgender?
Oh.
What?
A transgender actually kills themselves.
Wow.
Okay, back to the tweet.
Now's the time when you sing that I'm not okay part. Oh man.
Oh man. I'm dying.
Make sure to tag Chemical Romance in this stream, just so.
Recovering. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm getting canceled now. I'm sorry.
It was a good run, John.
I want to apologize.
Just the My Chemical Romance stream on the description,
and then nobody will watch it. Yeah.
You'll be fine. Exactly. Okay. Nobody will look at this.
Better than Gamergate.
Better than Gamergate.
Brianna Wu, My Chemical Romance, and Zoe Quinn's Bikini. No clicks. You'll be fine.
Okay, let's change the stream name right now.
Because even people who were in Gamergate don't really care about Gamergate anymore.
Brianna Wu. Are there 2 N's in that?
Yes.
My Chemical Romance and Zoe Quinn. I got to lead with Zoe Quinn's Bikini. Hold on. Zoe
That'll get
Quinn's
clicks.
Bikini. My Chemical Romance.
I don't like that.
Brianna.
I want to be a Zoe.
Oh, wait, even better. Zoe Quinn weight loss. They'll definitely not care about that.
I've already had a weird enough day as it is without being associated with this. I got told that my social media post dragging Ingram Sparks made their CEO cry.
I like their CEO. They're a nice person. But they have treated you like shit. They have treated you like shit. Hi Comicsgate. We'll put that in the description. And hi Gamergate. And then what do I got to do? Cider, you said the top 10 trending Twitter. I got to put these words in here.
Just Google it and it'll pop right up.
Let's put all these words in here.
Banned Book Week.
It's not trending.
Did you notice how Banned Book Week did not trend at all during Banned Book Week? And
isn't that amazing?
Really seeing it now.
Isn't that great? National Coaches Day.
They don't want to have to defend all the
National what day?
I guess it's National Coaches Day.
Seems boring.
This is good for Finatra and his life coach.
Oh my god.
Finatra has a life coach.
Yeah, I know.
Take me out, coach.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's
Ted Cruz is trending. Why is Ted Cruz trending?
Viewers react to a press conference by Senator Ted Cruz following a school shooting in Arlington, Texas, in which he pivots from offering condolences to speaking on the Biden border crisis. So they're upset that he didn't leave it at school shooting.
Okay. All right, so I've got all those trends in the description now. Okay, perfect. I've also got my Cosmic Warrior in the description, which I should actually try to pimp my book a little bit. I'm told I'm not doing that very well this last couple weeks. But the Cosmic Warrior is my new science fiction graphic novel. If you like science fiction that actually delivers, unlike Zoe Quinn's game, check it out. It's good stuff. Krasova, I think you like this Cosmic Warrior. Is that true?
Yes, Cosmic Warrior is pretty solid. I haven't had a chance to read the third issue yet. It's in my pile of stuff to read.
Excellent. Well, yes. So his approval means a lot to me because, again, he picks really great stories for his magazine, which are all on the right side of things. They're all based. You actually are pretty good about, like, if it's a good story, even if it's not based, you'll be nice about it anyway.
I mean, we try to focus on things that people who are based would enjoy. And, people who are based can enjoy things that aren't like, oh, yeah.
That's true.
Based. But,
we don't have to, like, have the lockstep opinion on all the shit. So, but, I actually appreciate that you really just look for story first. You don't look for anything else. And that is, that's what the fucking industry should be at the end of the day. So,
I mean, your comics, all of your comics I've read in the long form, I've liked. Some of the earlier spectacular stuff, I mean, you and I have talked about it, like it didn't quite hit me, but anything that you've done long form to me has been fantastic, regardless of what genre you've done it in.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about like Jeffro Johnson in my reading, like
you told me that those first
there's an obvious point,
were pre-Appendix N.
Pre-Appendix N. Anything I wrote pre-Appendix N, I feel like doesn't count. Determined Sheepy, thank you for the $5. Alien Xenomorph broke the Mika on the rocks of the Razor Force. She is not to be trusted. I think this is about Micah Curtis trying to cancel Razor Fist.
Oh god.
I know, right? If you got some more lore from all this shit. Micah Curtis was a late guy who tried to latch on to Gamergate in a way where he just tried to attack all the major players of Gamergate.
My first interaction with him actually was he was trying to dunk on Vox Day, saying that the rabid puppies ruined the sad puppies, and I'm like,
right?
Who are you? I was there.
Right.
My friends were nominees. I was a nominee. What the hell are you even?
What the hell are you talking about? Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, for you guys who don't know, we are a Hugo nominated outlet.
You don't want to say that out loud. Shh. Yeah.
We only brag about it because it pisses off all the people who are involved with Worldcon when they see it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, they hate it.
So he did. Alien Xenomorph did break Mika. So that's true. My Chemical Romance on a Wednesday. Yeah, 8 p.m. tonight. I'm super excited. I'll be at the Oakland Coliseum. If you guys are in town, come say hi. Oh man. So that is I was in the middle of reading this tweet before I got off on this tangent.
We were so close.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right.
I tried.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, 27
mission
by the way,
failed. We'll get them next time.
Changing that title, Cider, gained us a lot of viewers. That actually happened.
Crap.
Paul says the world canceled Mika Curtis. Why are we here? Because of Gamergate, really. I mean, if you think about
Because Testify's not here.
That's
it.
fair.
Ooh,
Solid.
that is fair. Gosh, these streams have been kind of great without Testify, haven't they been?
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
they've been fine.
Ah. Well, I mean, we had a nice stream talking about Heinlein. We had David Weber. I mean, man, it's been quality. All right, let me read this tweet before I forget. Okay, here we are.
Damn it.
Let me do my Brianna Wu voice again. Okay.
If you care about trans people, your energy would be well spent focusing on civil rights, school, housing, employment. I think the left in general has a tendency to focus on one-off mission objectives, like canceling and destroying people's lives who don't agree with us. It's certainly true with feminism, where we turn to focus on representation in movies instead of legal rights. I always ask myself what the core problem is and focus my efforts there. If transgender children can't go to public school to be treated with respect, well, first off, transgender children should probably have CPS show up to their house because their parents are fucking abusing them. Okay. They are set up for failure for their entire life. In my opinion, we need to legally enshrine their right to be treated with dignity there. I can't think of any higher priority. By the way, you can't bully anybody in schools. I mean, it's like, you can, and it happens a lot, no matter what it is. I mean, kids deal with shit all the time. I dealt with shit when I was a kid. But, like, it's not, like, allowed. Teachers aren't, like, allowing this to happen. If they see shit like somebody's getting fucked with as a kid, they do something about it. Now, the problem is doing something about it, gets the kid into trouble socially, and that
it's a
just kind of
massive
perpetuates the cycle.
overcorrect.
There's a lot of overcorrect all the way around, but like there's no like you don't need a special law for this special group about they're bullied because of this reason.
Holy
The bullying shit and all that already exists, and you're not allowed to do that. So this is all just bullshit.
I'm sorry, John. I just watched the internet get scrubbed live on your fucking channel.
What happened now?
So if you guys want to go back in the video, probably about 15, 20 seconds, you're going to see what's happening at the top. At the top was Bill Gates fact checkers. There was a trending that fact checkers confirmed Bill Gates talked about depopulation. And then it disappeared as you were scrolling down.
Oh, no way. Really?
It went boop and turned into Arlington, just like that. Nothing else changed.
No way.
It went boop, just like that, live. If you go back 20 seconds, probably about 40 seconds now in the stream, it just boop, disappears. Fact checkers confirm that he said that in 2010. Remember that article, that newspaper they've been making fun of? They've been saying, that's not real, that's fake, somebody aged that. Well, fact checkers, the holy fact checkers.
Bill Gates
and
said,
now,
wow. I actually see the point where it disappears. Okay, we're going to actually watch my stream on, this is going to be Streamception. We're going to watch the stream on the
Make
stream
sure to
watch
mute
this
it.
happen. I've got it muted. Okay.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
We're going to Streamception this real quick.
Jack Dorsey.
Live on the Dankstream. Live. Where is this? Where's my fucking tab? Hold on, I've got the tab. I've got the wrong tab. Okay, there it is. Okay, see it right there on the stream. Bill Gates said healthcare and vaccines could reduce unsustainable population group in 2010 TED Talk. Fact checkers say.
The holy fact checkers.
Fact check. Do you have a source for that? Okay. So this is here. And so we start the stream now. It's going. And then Twitter doesn't want this to trend. Twitter wants you to memory hole this and not think it exists. And so I hope my stream's actually going. Maybe I went back a little too far. I was on it just a second ago. Of course, the minute I move it, like my tab or whatever, it's going to go. Is it going for real? It's going. Oops, there it is. It's gone now. See?
Yep.
I told you that I moved my deal. Twitter got rid of the trend.
Yep.
So
Disney Plus and Shuri didn't move, but Ted Cruz became trending in order to coincide with the shooting.
That's right. That's what they wanted to do. Twitter wants you to focus on certain stories and not other stories. YouTube also wants you to focus on stories and not other stories. All these, and the problem is you talk about this and then they hit you with the algorithm too because they know. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care. This is the deal. You're being mind controlled by these fucking social media companies, and it's disgusting. It just drives me crazy that like Trump didn't do something about it. fucking.
That was
4 years to
amazing.
do something about it, and he did nothing other than bitch.
You didn't refresh your page.
I didn't.
Twitter itself went into the algorithm and made that fucking correction, and the what's happening section refreshed. That's
Correct.
amazing.
That is crazy. That's crazy to think about. That you like even without the refresh, your whole page that you're looking at just change.
Just like
That's
that.
crazy.
You didn't see anything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The Ministry of Truth has decided this is a lie, and so have you.
That's kind of big news. I hope a lot of people clip and archive that. That is crazy.
Same guy, BT Dubs, same guy that's now that bought up most of the farmland, largest farmland owner in America, by the way, as of 2020.
He also literally drank shit.
Yeah, it's shit water. Water,
remember that?
Reclaimed from shit. Almost a mile-long machine that takes raw sewage and produces drinkable, quote unquote, yes. Obama and the Flint water, drinkable water.
Spicy.
Queenie, would you drink shit water?
No.
Correct answer.
Well put.
Would you eat bugs?
Do I eat what?
Would you eat bugs?
I've eaten bugs.
You've eaten bugs?
Yes.
What have you eaten? Oh, you're weird. Oh, I forgot you're weird Asian. Right.
What? I've been racially profiled 2 streams in a row now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I forgot.
Wow, how fun is it? I've eaten cicadas.
Those are cockroaches.
I've eaten one with
those are cockroaches, right?
No. Do you not know what a cicada is?
No.
They're little motherfuckers that sit outside and like to make fucking sound all fucking night. And recently here on the East Coast, I don't know if they go up as far as where you are, Cider, but
yes, they do. We have them.
Where I am, it's every 17 years. There's a huge fucking lot of them because it's the fucking system of their goddamn circle of life shit. I don't fucking know. But every 17 years, there's a shit ton of them.
Circle of life.
So
there's
the summer.
They're the bugs in the trees that scream at you on a hot day.
And they leave their shells all over the trees.
All morning, all night.
Yes. Because all around the parks in my neighborhood, like all the trees were just covered top to bottom. And
you could shake a tree and literally cicadas would fall out of it. Like,
oh, wow.
It was bad.
Georgina Floyd says they taste like burnt peanuts.
They do. They really do.
Like I had
at least like 5 or 6 this summer.
Wow. That's
It's also because of work.
Is it kind of weird though? Like, I mean, do you feel kind of weird eating it?
No.
No.
Well, Baron von Metzengersten says in anime it's the sound of summer, and for Queenie it's the taste of summer.
Well, it's just because I have to scare people.
Yeah. So if like the government mandated that you eat bugs and not meat,
I'd be upset.
Okay.
I like.
By the way. KFC going to switch over to 3D printed meat, in case you don't know. So get ready for bug chicken. So yes,
is that real?
Yes, it is. You can Google that. 3D printed meat from KFC.
Like switch
over. There's a sign in Maine.
Like,
yep.
What the fuck is 3D printed?
Coming soon. 3D printed meat.
Oh. Hold on. Let me. I'm gonna look up the article. 3D printed meat KFC. This is fucking real. Truth about. KFC's 3D printed chicken. Here we go.
That's fucking disgusting.
We got some.
It's a lie.
Is George making this? That's my question.
Is George printing chicken?
Where's George?
That's a very long story.
A lot of new people in the chat are going to be like, "Who the hell's George?"
But
anybody who knows, if you know, you know. That's all I got to say.
If you know, you know. That's true. If you know, you know. Hey, he's in the chat.
Hey, get George in here. I mean, I got to go soon, so get George in.
The Ditko notes on 3D printed chicken? Ditko took notes on 3D printed chicken?
Get in here. I want to know if you can 3D print your chicken. My chicken. That's really funny. I love that he was sitting there the whole time not saying anything, and then we evoke his name, and it's like, George is here.
Yeah, so in Russia,
you're not gonna read it.
They got it in Russia in 2020.
George!
Hey, George.
You guys don't look at my notes. I already said read the Ditko notes many minutes ago.
Did you?
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You just not keep that.
Oh, it all popped up at once.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't read anything. So what are the Ditko notes?
You were going to read the Ditko notes. You got this big book of Ditko stuff, and it was one of a kind. And there was an essay in there.
Oh, there's a lot. You have a lot of those.
Yeah, but this one was special.
That particular essay was special. I could read Ditko essays every stream. I mean, if you want.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
But the chat wants to know: are you going to be 3D printing chicken?
Well, see, the thing is, they're already doing this at home base. They take all the chicken that they mine or cultivate, whatever you want to call it, and they put them
mine for chicken,
and they put them into a grinder, and it comes out as a paste. And that paste itself gets molded into these chicken nuggets because these chicken nuggets actually don't exist in the real world. You know, there's no part of the chicken that actually comes out as a chicken nugget. So they take all the chicken paste and they form it into these preset molds where they pre-cook it, of course, and then they ship it out.
Chicken mining.
So you know the chicken fingers the frozen chicken fingers that you buy in a grocery store.
Those are the best.
It's the same thing.
Okay,
it's the same.
So it
thing.
is made.
This is a plant-based one.
But what they're doing is they're taking the paste, and instead of doing it at the home base, they're going to do it, at the store level.
This is the question I have. The chicken paste for nuggets is usually made out of ground chicken. That's why that's chicken nuggets, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So it is ground chicken. Yeah.
But you have to read here, it's a plant-based chicken. So it's not
teaming
chicken.
Up with a research lab in Moscow, of course, Moscow, to produce lab-grown nuggets. This is creepy. That have the same taste and texture as the real thing. So this is not
bugs.
Yeah. See,
in fact, chicken. Yes.
Bugs.
Keywords.
Bugs.
Same taste and texture.
Bugs.
No.
I doubt.
Same taste and texture. They're not talking about whether it has
nutritional value,
nutritional value, or any of that.
Oh, do you remember Poplars from Futurama?
I don't think anything from KFC or any of these companies have any nutritional value for real though.
Right now, it's made with real chicken so far. So
I mean, kind of. I mean, you mostly just get the oil, fat, and all that shit.
All this fast food is really heavily processed food. Whether it's a real burger, so to speak, or a plant burger, or one of these brand new burgers that they're talking about, they're all heavily processed products. So
this is quite the hot take.
Where you get a plant version of meat or real version of meat, it goes through so much chemical processing that it's negligible in terms of the difference. Oh no, wait. The price, of course.
The price, yeah. So now Spam is the purest meat, is the hot take.
Yeah. Well,
or
we have to. Well, this is a plant-based chicken that they're producing for these, so it's a vegan-friendly chicken, right? Now you go to the store and you see that corn thing, QUORRN chicken and stuff in the gluten-free, be healthy aisle. That is probably where most of this comes from. But again,
that's bullshit, right?
Some of that's mycoprotein. Corn is actually mushrooms.
That is.
I love this graphic. This graphic
that is not what that looks like.
Yeah,
that's really funny.
That picture's bullshit.
I'm gonna guess that
food 3D printers actually have a cone, like those cones where the
George, I don't. Nobody cares about the process of food.
I'm just telling you, the cone that a baker uses to squirt some nice creamy stuff on top of the cake and whatnot. That's what
nice
that's
creamy stuff squirting.
Icing.
You mean fucking icing, you stupid
Yeah,
bitch?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, icing. Exactly.
Nice
That's what the
creamy stuff squirting.
That's what the bulk of the 3D printer looks like.
Say that again,
Cell-based
No,
meat.
don't ever say it again. Stop. We're moving on.
Cell-based meat is considered to be more ethical than traditional meat farming.
Bullshit.
Huh?
That's total bullshit. There's no such
my
thing
God.
as ethical farming. It's farming.
Okay.
This is that's a great article to follow it up with.
I've always said, global warming is real. The plants are in danger, so eat more meat.
So JV has the progression of events, right? This is how quick it happens. They say, just use power from the sun, man. It's natural. Now eat chemically grown lab chicken, man. It's natural.
Yeah, man. All right. Speaking of rich, creamy protein squirting out, let's go back to Gamergate and our favorite person, Anita Sarkeesian.
Wait a minute. What's Gamergate?
Oh my
3
God.
in a row, baby.
3 in a row.
This is the fucking
Oh
best.
my God. This is great. Yeah, Anita is one of our favorite grifters of all time. And she made a whole career out of #MeToo. And she's still going. What's she up to these days?
Well,
let's see.
I just want to point one thing out. It's got nothing to do with Anita Sharkface. It's Georgina Floyd says Micah Curtis's diet is 100% meat slurry.
Oh man, I wonder how Mike is doing. Like, I would love to get him on the show.
Oh,
I wish him and
God.
Liam would stop being such like chicken shits and just show up.
Wait a minute. Isn't Micah and Liam both living in trailer parks?
No, they broke up.
They broke up, but separate trailer parks.
Oh, okay.
Separate
Mutually
but
agreed
equal.
upon. Separate.
Separate but equal.
So Micah picked up his trailer and moved to the next lot.
Picked it up. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Her Twitter
Like a
feed.
Volkswagen Rabbit.
Games and online harassment hotline. Is this fucking real?
You reaching through Zoom?
Wait a minute. There's an online harassment hotline just exclusively so you can call people to harass?
Well, no.
That'd be great.
It's if you're being harassed.
If you're, Queenie.
Hold up, I
Queenie,
need to get on this shit. Hold up.
Here's your hotline. Yeah. Here's your hotline.
Let me hop on that motherfucker.
Ask, make sure to complain about alien xenomorph. Specifically.
Can you imagine the kind of shit they have to listen to, right? Like these Fortnite players being like, God 76 kicked my butt, and then he said I was dog water.
If it starts feeling overwhelming, your story matters, and we're here to listen, I guess.
Little do we know, Testify works for the hotline, says JB.
You don't understand. Testify gets paid from the hotline, so then he purposely goes out and causes more issues so that more people come complain.
I can totally see that.
That's
his game.
That's why he promotes phone numbers at the top and bottom of the ticker tape every show.
What's a champions program? Mixity. Twitch partner. Of course, she's a Twitch thought. Has already been busy. Mixiety?
That's anxiety and M. So it's anxiety.
God.
Excuse me. Anxiety.
By the way, did you see the latest post on Twitter about Twitchers?
Yes.
They're all millionaires.
Are they?
Yeah, I just put in the private chat here.
Let me take a look at this.
Breaking news.
Is this Twitch thought a millionaire?
All these Twitchers
I'm
or
looking at her
Twitchies or whatever you call them.
Okay. Another Anon Ray ran the math. Something was fuckery about the first one. So here we go. Gross earnings. Here we go. They've all made quite a bit of money. Wow. Crazy.
Dude, we need to get hot tubs.
Yeah.
I need to get. If I got a hot tub.
Who was I supposed to hot tub stream with?
Well, Liam, you were supposed to.
No, I think it was Rising.
No. Liam, remember Liam was like, if I could just get a broad on here, and she just says whatever I want her to say, just kind of jiggles her little titties, I'd be making so much money.
Liam was ahead of his time.
He was ahead of his time. So there you go. I guess all these hot tub Twitchers are
streamers make
making
bank
a shit
because they
ton
just
of
have a
money.
board behind them and they're like, oh, give me money and I'll write your name down.
Give me money and I'll
Yes.
write your name down. Does that
Do
work?
you not know how it works, John?
Like I can do that?
No, these girls literally sit in hot tubs within their bikinis
Okay.
and they have like a whiteboard or like their pool tub and they're like, if you donate $10, I'll write your name on the board behind me or your name will go on the hot tub somewhere.
Does that work?
Apparently.
Can I go sit in my hot tub and then do that?
I don't know if it worked for you.
Oh.
Kind of fucking ugly, but I mean.
Ooh. Wow.
Jeez.
Wow. Get the fuck off my show.
That came dark.
Get the fuck off my show. Gosh. She owes me a big apology.
Well, if you shave, I think you got a chance.
People are only allowed to say nice things on this stream. We're you know, I'm in charge here. I'm in charge here, Queenie. You understand that?
I'm not at the bottom.
Doesn't mean you look good.
Gosh.
I'm back at the
She's
bottom.
worse than Testify.
Shot
She's
to the
worse than
heart.
Testify.
So
That's right. You're
bottom.
worse than Testify.
Okay.
Nobody's worse than Testify.
Oh,
Thank you.
Wow.
Yakov Merkin says the Bill Gates story came back.
Oh, it's back. Hey. It's good.
So yeah,
All right,
by the way,
I think we've
get
done
yourself a
everything for
hot
the
tub.
day.
Yeah, get yourself a hot tub, everybody. That's the lesson.
Wow,
of the day.
look at Perrette. Perrette's my favorite woman on the internet. And she says, I think you're handsome, JDA. It's very nice. Thank you, Perrette. Thank you. All right, I did not show my book, and I meant to show my book this entire time. Everybody's like, oh, you should actually talk about the book and what people get and things like that. And I'm like, I guess I should do that at some point on one of these streams. I should have done it at the beginning, not an hour into the stream, you know? But it is what it is. Cosmic Warrior is my new graphic novel out now. Oh, we got Not John Taker on here. How you doing?
Hi, I just
Hey,
needed,
John.
I just needed to qualify something Queenie said.
Okay.
As an actual ugly person, I am
Aw.
insulted that you think that John De La Rose is an ugly person.
Wait a minute. Is that an insult against me?
But who said you're ugly? Like, what qualifies you as
Wait a
ugly?
minute. Are you
Okay,
self-identifying
all right, Queenie,
yourself as
are you ready
ugly?
for this? I'll
No,
tell
not really.
Here's why I'm ugly. Are you ready? My
No,
wife of
I-
10 years left me for a tranny.
Wow.
Oh my god,
Okay,
you
hold-
poor thing. I'm so sorry.
hold on.
You're also-
hold on.
I don't
This
work
is-
with John.
This
So
is the lead story. This is the lead
This
story.
is the lead story now. This is better than Dark Gifts Love Life. Like this
change
is like
change the stream name. Change the stream name.
Oh no.
oh my
Get,
gosh.
get the
John,
hashtags.
new topic.
John, can we actually talk about the story of this? Are you comfortable doing this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, this is
It didn't
this
sound
is
fine.
really-
It didn't sound fine. No.
Did
said it's fine.
Did you take the all the money? Did you take the house?
Hold on. Let me read my super chat and we'll get into the actual story here. This is important. Ever talk about Bill's self-growing meat? Yeah, I remember him getting into that too.
Yeah,
this shit's all weird sci-fi and creepy.
that's really weird meat. You know, she's like you just
Yeah.
put it down. It's cultured, and it's like yeast. You come back to it every week.
I've got some pretty big self-growing meat too, my friends.
Hey. Hit like and
Just saying.
subscribe.
Yeah, be careful. You might learn. If you're not too careful, you might learn something.
Anyway, I wanted to show my book before we get into the tranny wife, the wife with the tranny, wife banging a whatever you want to call this story. There are no trannies in the Cosmic Warrior, just so you know. It's very much a strong male lead, doing male toxic things like fighting, and it's awesome. This is what comic books should be, and I hope you back it today. Links in the chat and in the description below. You can get it in paperback.
I like the
You can
music.
get it in hardcover. If the hardcover helps your meat grow, that's what you should do.
Order now.
Only
Orders are
7
only
days
available
left.
for the next 7 days. Better act
It's
now or
not-
you won't catch it again.
That's right. Not going into in demand. We're just rolling out with this one. Enjoy great comic books from Comicsgate. Hi, Comicsgate.
God, I need a cigarette.
All right. Who's got the fucking like really loud background noise? It's annoying.
Yeah,
Kristova
so
does. Okay, thank you, Kristova.
Baron von Metzgerstein says, I guess you technically do have to feed cows, sheep, and goats grass and hay and stuff. Well, now you just get to shortcut it and get a chicken made out of grass and hay and stuff.
Yes.
Bugs.
All right. Okay, John, let's put you front and center up here. This important stuff.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna leave the Cosmic Warrior up while we discuss tranny. So,
how brave of you!
I'm a very bad marketer, aren't I? Yeah. Oh well, what can you do? Okay, John. So, when and where did you meet the tranny, and how did this first start taking place?
It started when a friend of ours who was going to law school brought over one of her classmates to study at our apartment because we had a big kitchen table. At the time,
classmate's the tranny.
Yeah, the classmate was the tranny, and at the time, the classmate was still like male and identified as male.
Did he have a voice like Brianna Wu?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And over time, because they were in the same, group or pod or whatever they call it in law school, he would come over with our friend and study all the time. And my ex-wife, worked from home.
Oh, so that we have a message from the tranny, Georgina Floyd. She says hi.
Oh, dang.
Hashtag I can't breathe.
Oh, and I see someone. I hope this is a real story. Yes, it is real.
Yeah, no, this is real, guys. We're getting into reality right now. Okay, so the dude is coming over to your house and studying with your wife. Well, that's a red flag right there.
Well, yeah, but I was working, and so what ended up happening is that once, basically at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, he came out as a woman, started using female pronouns, got on the hormones, all that. And then with the COVID lockdown and everything, it turned into, oh, my dad doesn't accept me and might kick me out of the house and I'll be homeless.
And how old is this Shimale?
26 or 7.
Okay. And your wife's how old?
She's 30. She's 33.
Wow. So she slid in for some of that younger pussy, fake pussy.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Am I allowed to say MILF, or is that inconsiderate?
It just so is John's wife the MILF?
Well, we never had kids, so she can't. Okay. So we can't.
She's still got that like no kid body still. So wow, she's slamming. So John, I'm sorry to make fun of your life like this. In advance, I'm being horrible, and I just
it's fine.
But it's funny, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, all right. It's good. It's a good show. All right. Okay, so dude starts coming over. Dude is like 6-7 years younger than your wife.
Yeah.
So she's feeling good about herself, being like, I still got it. I'm sexy, right? At 33, and so she's having a midlife crisis probably because she doesn't have kids at 33, and that's at that point. If you're 30 and you're a woman and you don't have kids, you're on suicide watch at that point.
What?
Already? Yeah, it's true. You're not there yet. You're
biological.
You're 19.
Hit like and subscribe.
But it's true. So already at that point, she's going nuts because this is biologically always what happens. And I'm sorry, John, but that is what happens. So that's where we're at now. So dude starts taking hormones.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a hairy dude in general, or what would you say?
Not really.
Does he shave his arms?
I think so.
Okay.
I didn't ask those questions, but
okay.
When I saw the arms, they weren't that hairy, so either he shaves them or they were naturally that way.
Did they feel prickly when you were caressing them?
I wish you could see my face right now. But
hit like and subscribe.
You're hitting close to home there, John.
Actually, no, when I was in high school, I knew a gal, and she had like the hairiest fucking arms, and she's this is a real gal. I mean, she had the biggest knockers too.
She was Italian.
No, she was Jewish.
Oh.
And I mean, just absolutely stunning chick. Except like when you got close, you saw her arms were just so fucking hairy, and I'm just like, this is rough. But that reminds me of that for some reason. I don't know.
Ben Shapiro's sister.
Ben Shapiro. Yeah.
oh no.
Okay. Sorry. I digressed. And I support. I stand with Israel. Okay. So we're good.
Yes.
We're good.
And so with the law school stuff becoming remote, basically he would come over every morning and stay until like 7, 8 o'clock at night, and then go home, sleep at his home, and just spend minimal time there, and spent all of his time with us. Now, my wife...
Us? Or were you said you were working, though?
Well, but like when I would come home from work, he would be there.
Oh, God.
And he, would, usually help make dinner, and was a pretty good cook. And
you lost to a cook?
Yeah, I did.
Did it start with a 3? I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
No R. Kelly. No R. Kelly.
Sorry. Oh, no R. Kelly. Sorry about that. I apologize to everybody who might have been offended by that.
It's 2021. It's current year.
Kelly,
no R. Kelly.
And I disavow. Okay, we're good to go.
Right. Well, over time throughout 2020, my ex came to me and said, I'm starting to fall in love with the tranny. And I'm flabbergasted. I don't know how to react to this. And she's like, but we're not doing anything. We're not,
That was my first question. Was the tranny sticking her dick in your wife at your house at the time? I gotta think so.
Yeah,
because like, it's just like you don't. I'd have to think so, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, at the time, I wanted to believe that everything was on the up and up, that, I trusted her, even when she was saying some things that I was uncomfortable with. I thought, you know what? We're married, and she's not going to leave me. She's going to be faithful. We promised before God and our family and our friends. But,
oh, man, I'm trying to make light of this, but it's terrible. I mean, it's really terrible. Like, terrible.
And then at the end of 2020, she says, I've been thinking about polyamory. And
no.
And I want to bring the tranny into our marriage.
Oh, God.
And I said no.
If it was Ben Shapiro's sister, would you have said yes?
No.
Okay.
I made a commitment.
What if it was Ben Shapiro?
I mean, that may have been just a little bit better than what he was presented, just a little bit. We know that Ben likes wood. We know that Ben likes wood.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I got to make light of it, though, because otherwise, like, oh, geez. I have, oh, man. Yeah.
7 days left on the Cosmic Warrior, everybody. As you can see right here, you can back it right now and escape this uncomfortable pause. Hit like and subscribe on your way out. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh my God. It is really uncomfortable, and I'm trying my hardest just to stay funny, but my God.
You're not hurting us, John. We just want to reach through the internet and hug you in a not gay way.
We do.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, man.
John, I am so sorry.
I mean, it kills me too, because I actually know John in person. We've actually met and hung out before.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And Bar One, I don't know if he's here, but he's actually met both of them very briefly.
Oh my gosh.
But so
all right, so she asked you to engage with the tranny. What was he hot?
Was he
She hot?
as a girl, no.
As a girl, no. Okay.
But like as a guy, when he was still like male presenting, he was not ex-Marine, but he was a former Marine. He
wow.
Oh my God.
Honorably discharged. He was in pretty good shape. Like I'll admit he probably looked better than I do.
As a dude.
As a dude, yeah. I'm working on myself.
A chick, but as a chick, she looked like a dude, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like if Frankenstein was Frankenstein's wife, right? You get the joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
It's bad. Okay. All right. I'll be quiet now.
Yeah, you're good.
Frankenstein's name was a scientist.
Oh, man. So you're just like, oh, my God. This is crazy.
Right.
Probably.
And I tried to remain calm. Internally, I was falling apart. Like I see some messages saying, "How did you remain so calm?" I didn't do it very well. And in private, I've been an absolute wreck.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
But when I speak with
I've talked to you a couple times, and I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'm not I've actually heard most of the story before. This is
So
it sucks.
So then at the end of 2020, I said no to polyamory, period, my final answer. And I made it clear, I will not consider this anymore. It's done. Well, then in February, they brought it up again. And I said, and at that point...
Well, she had to have been banging him this whole time then. I mean...
I can't prove anything, but because I wasn't home because I was working a lot and sometimes was working long hours... I never found any evidence, no condom wrappers or anything like that. I can't prove anything. And I was, especially at the time, I was wanting to think the best.
Man.
At this point, I don't know.
So February they brought it up again. But this led to because the polyamory thing is always there's a relationship that's not working, and then they try to like have outside relationships, like Donald DeLay, and then it just doesn't. Then it falls apart always because it's always somebody looking for like some sort of short term gratification that they are, I guess, not getting, and then it's always just a train wreck every single fucking time.
Never eat another man's pizza. Never eat another man's pizza.
Never eat another man's pizza.
Hold on a sec.
Mm-hmm.
What?
This woman left this guy for another woman. So she wanted to be a lesbian,
but not really.
But not really,
a dude.
Like she had admitted a few years back that she was bisexual, but had never acted on it. And honestly, I think, and this is maybe not charitable, but she wanted to be part of the LGBT community because she thought that was like progressive and cool.
Oh. Yeah, chicks are doing that these days, big time.
The easiest way to do that is to say you're bisexual, but she's married to a man,
Yeah.
So she doesn't
gays the new smoking in the boys' room.
Yeah, and you got the status instantly. You have your fun. A couple of years later, you're gonna get bored, and then you move on.
Yeah. And she's going through midlife crisis with like that whole like biological clock ticking. So she's really, so it sounded like you had some signs that she was going to be crazy before that you kind of ignored for the sake of being, loving somebody, which sucks. But and then it just amplified as she hit that ticking point, and that sucks.
Yeah, so she doesn't know how to decipher her biological ticking clock. She thought, needing children was not the answer. She needed somebody else.
Right. And this is we are pro psychologists here on the Dankstream.
This on opinion. This is not stated as fact.
I did not just listen to grown men tell me your body needs a child at a certain point.
It already does. You're already kind of getting past your prime, Queenie, at 19.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
So in late February, I basically told her, I dropped an ultimatum. You've got to choose me or the tranny. Like, I know you're not supposed to drop ultimatums in relationships, but I'm
kinda
pretty
have to.
sure that being faithful is the one ultimatum.
No, you have to all the time. My wife gives me ultimatums every day.
I think this one is the one where you drop the nuclear ultimatum. Okay, that's that.
Yeah,
I think this one's okay. I think that's a perfectly fine nuclear ultimatum.
Because you're sitting there going, God, how did it get to this point? I just want to have a happy
I went to
relationship
work
again.
one day.
Yeah. Oh
God.
man, and that just sucks. And you can't do anything about it. It's not your fault.
Right,
It's
and
not your fault.
Yeah, things like do the dishes, or you won't get to eat. Take the trash out, or you won't get to eat. I won't cook.
Terrible, George.
It's absolutely terrible. Go do the
Terrible.
groceries, or I won't cook tonight.
Or she won't cook for you. I mean, what a terrible thing, George. Like you're
I'm
owed that.
I'm suffering.
You are owed that.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So then in March, she said that she made her choice and walked out.
Whoa. Wow. Well, I mean, if it makes you feel better, that relationship is doomed to failure once it becomes less novel and once the tranny, offs themselves. But that just sucks. I mean, I don't. Yeah. Terrible.
So
yeah, they're on their way to becoming one of those.
Yeah, this is what Paul. I told John this back in the day. I'm like, here's the thing: if it's already to this point, like she's nuts, and I don't know that you'd want to recover that anyway. I mean, it is, you always have the like, I want to save this person, I want to like save the relationship, whatever. But like, it's you're not gonna. I don't think that you'd ever be able to trust her again just from the conversations you had anyway, even pre-ultimatum. You know what I'm saying?
Did you think of putting an ad on Craigslist? Dumped my wife for a trainee, looking for a new, hookup.
Nope, the Craigslist doesn't allow that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and throw them on Tinder or some shit. What the fuck are you?
Tinder,
doing?
yeah, that's right, or Grinder.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, now
you got sides of the story mixed up, John.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yes. So I've filed. I went ahead and I did the filing for the divorce, and as of on the 18th of this month, I will legally be single again. I delayed filing because I was hoping that she would come back because I'm an idiot. That's just the.
I think I don't know. I'm probably one of few people that can speak on this. I didn't get divorced. I was left at the altar. Similar situation, though not with the sex issue. But I can tell you right now. Yeah, I've been engaged 3 times. I've been engaged 3 times. First one. Yeah, the first one left me at the altar. Anyway.
Was the second one Liam on his live stream?
No, never that. Okay. Never that side of the tracks. No. Believe it or not, but no. What I can say though, right? And then this sounds like fortune cookie bullshit, but I'll tell you right now, you did what you needed to do to sleep at night. Don't feel guilty about delaying that. Don't feel guilty about holding out hope. You did what you needed to do to sleep at night.
Yeah, and thank you. I've been, it's been pretty rough past few months.
You did the right thing, and you're better. Everybody says you're better off, and
the righteous path is always the most difficult.
Everybody here wants your success. Everybody here wants your success.
Yeah, thank you. And so I do know.
Wait a minute, are you crowdfunding?
Perrette. Shit.
Are you crowdfunding right now?
Perrette has the most important thing to say right now, which is very true. This is excellent. Thank you, Perrette. And men age like fine wine. Women age like a carton of milk you forgot to put back in the fridge. Hang in there. You will find happiness in a woman who will honor and respect you. And John, I mean, you're established in a career. You're doing well for yourself. You start bench pressing regularly. And what's going to happen is you can get yourself a hot little 19, 20-year-old who just thinks you're fucking God. and then
Plus,
you're done.
now is the best
You're good
time
go.
to mention that John actually has a cover story with us next year in our winter issue.
Hey!
Awesome.
That's right.
Awesome. Also, do you know that Japan? There's too many women in Japan. Just saying.
Wow, John. So you got a story published by Crosova magazine.
I'm going to be published. It's next year.
That's good.
And it's going to have weeb art.
Weeb art. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
that's like a
getting Us and
pinnacle
Curran
achievement.
lined up to do the cover for it.
I'm blacklisted from them, so
Is that anything like Clark's World magazine?
No.
Yeah, but good.
Yeah, no. It's the opposite of Clark's World magazine.
Okay.
Neil Clark sucks.
Can we get a link in the chat? I'm curious.
Yeah, Fiona actually put it up right here. Get some Crosova today on Amazon. So
this magazine
had a cover by Raven.
that's his magazine.
Oh, that's the magazine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So there's been some talk and chat about going to Japan. Just pro tip: that's not going to be as easy as you think. That's not no.
Japan.
Yeah, not as easy as you think. Marrying into a Japanese
girl. Yeah.
Marrying into a Japanese family is very, very difficult. Lots and lots of hurdles. So.
I don't think so. I mean, right now they're so desperate. I think they'll take anything.
This is why I need my StreamYard Stream Deck thing, so I can do the again.
There is truth to being a white man in an Asian country. Yes, there is truth to that. Yes, you're right.
That's the thing. I think Samuelai's got a better idea. Take the Latina pill. It's they're all Catholic. They're all Catholic.
Latin-based language.
It's good stuff. And they speak Spanish or Portuguese, or whatever. It's pretty sexy. So that's the way to go. Go to Brazil.
Mail order husband.
Yes. You mail yourself. In Soviet Russia, you mail your husband to Russia. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
in the Ukraine, they're different from Russia.
Yes. For now.
Yeah, you could pick up a Ukrainian girl at that. I mean, you know how they work. They come in a box.
It seems like most of the chat agrees with Brazil. Is the deal?
Oh yeah, Brazil.
They're building a giant fucking Jesus statue there. How based is that?
You could. And
they've already got one.
You could further risk your stream and look up Brazilian booty dance. It is concussion worthy.
Is that going to be a risk?
Well, it might be. She's in a bikini and she's slamming a man's face into her ass using her feet. She puts her feet on his shoulders and slams his face into her ass.
Oh, okay. That's just a PG. That's PG rating. Let's have a look.
PG, yeah, that's exactly nothing that you wouldn't see in Star Trek. So.
Exactly. You're looking for a lady on all fours. Her ankles are up on a gentleman's shoulders, and she is repeatedly bouncing his face off her katukas.
I don't see it.
I believe that's called the missionary position.
Yes, you'll be seeing God soon, that's for sure.
The butt face dance, is that what we're looking for?
It could be the butt face dance, whatever the one is where he's getting concussed by her katukas.
Okay, here it is. I'm gonna get my stream pulled for this for sure.
Absolutely. Okay. Here you go.
Okay. Here we go. Do we have sound? We need sound, right? Yeah. I don't know if there's sound.
I don't know.
Do we really need sound?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Queenie, pay attention. Just tell him this is how you want to die, all right?
Oh my.
Wait. Let's wait.
More?
There you go.
Oh my God.
Brazil.
There you go, John.
That doesn't look like good Catholic girls.
So on the 20th of this month, you book a flight and, just bring like a neck brace. You'll be all set.
So after watching that video, I think I understand why those anime guys have nosebleeds all the time.
Exactly. See?
Yeah, that'll give you a broken nose real quick. Jeez.
Yeah.
How'd you break your nose? Well, you wouldn't believe it.
Holy crap.
Same way I met my wife, wouldn't you know?
Well, John, I hope we can lift your spirits a little bit and have some fun as best you can. And that just sucks, man. Really just sucks. But you've got Kursova. You're going to be published. You're going to be a published author in Kursova. That's amazing. And you got a chat who supports you. The brethren. Hail, brethren.
Hail.
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 Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I have not pushed... what's... Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's drop the Holy Legion chat so that people want to come into Discord and hang out. I don't know. It's fun. There's that. That's in the chat there. And I think that's everything at this point.
Well, yeah, the Colossals is in demand if you're looking for another pick-me-up after this.
Yeah.
Yes, there's that. Colossal's in demand. Kursova magazine's ongoing. Queenie isn't selling anything. I keep telling Queenie she needs to like get a product up or something, or like a cash app or something, Queenie, so you can, make money off this. An OnlyFans, maybe? I don't know.
Wait.
No, we don't support degeneracy.
OnlyFans is clean now, apparently. I mean,
no, it isn't. They reversed. They reversed their decision.
Oh, they did.
Immediately took it back. You understand how much
they immediately
lost?
It was like an hour later, and they were like, "Psych."
Yeah, they realized that 99% of their income was going to disappear.
Oh, well, my bad. I thought they were cleaning up their act and can be a good Christian site from now on.
Okay. Only lambs, right? Only lambs.
Only lambs. Yes, it's very good. Yes. Oh, jeez. All right. So this was a shit show of a stream. I apologize to the chat.
Yeah, sorry, John. Letting your feelings out. It was a shit show. Sorry about that. God damn it, Delaraz. Damn it.
I mean, it was
stream there's ever been.
Oh man. Back to Cosmic Warrior.
7 days left.
7 days left, everybody. So if you're having fun,
nuns.
make sure to have fun with the comic books. Only nuns. I like that.
Wait a minute.
So what did we learn today, guys? Let's go around the round table one last time.
Right.
We'd like to do this. It's
I learned that John should seek out Castle Anthrax. Thank you very much. Have a
wow. And I do know that reference. Yes, everybody knows that reference, I guess. John, what did you learn today?
I learned that people are nice because I did not get made fun of nearly as much as I thought I would be.
We don't want to make fun of you. We want to make fun of the shitheads who fucked over you. They suck. You're awesome. That's the deal.
We're objectively on your side.
Well,
yes.
Thank you.
So.
Yeah. That's good. All right. Well, I'm sorry, John, again. And I just, it's always just awkward. I can't make it not awkward as much as I tried. But what I learned today is that female and tranny grifters are going to grift always, and they're going to have their simps, and there's nothing you could do about it because there's too many thirsty, lonely, shitty people on the internet. And that's why Gamergate is getting a movie, I guess. That sucks. But whatever. George, what did you learn today?
Well, if you want to learn anything about Gamergate trainees and...
Nope. Kursova, what did you learn today?
I learned that 7 years on, you can still do a stream about Gamergate, and I don't know, it's still shit. Gamergate
it still is shit.
Anyway,
it is still shit. Yes. Goodbye. All right, Queenie, it's your show now.
Hi. I don't want to be here. John, come back. I guess for my learning, I learned absolutely nothing. I've learned I definitely should choose to start taking my nap instead of fucking come here, because this is the second time this week I have opted to give up sleep to come and listen to this bullshit. So
But
Yeah.
you learned about Gamergate.
I didn't learn about Gamergate, bestie. I learned nothing at all. I learned Gamergate was something I don't care about and had a lot of issues. So
that's how we all feel.
Was that all? Was that a good recap?
That's a great recap, and we'll end the stream right there.